Do humans use only 10% of their brain? A myth-busting video.
I'm Marjorie Chua.
I'm Drake Cruz.
I am Heart Bell Furman.
I'm Erica Prado.
I am Robin Tolentino.
We're from Group 2 and today we will talk about something that others have believed to be a fact.
Today we'll be learning about a brief introduction of the human brain, the origin of the myth and its harm, debunking the myth, and its conclusion.
It is being said that humans are only capable of using 10% of their brains. Interesting, right? After hearing that for the first time, would you believe it? If you don't, then that's probably for the best. If you do, however, here are some introductions to the topic that would give you more time to rethink whether or not you should believe in it.
The question is it really something people should continue believing in?
Before we start, what exactly is the brain? The brain has three major parts, mainly the cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem. It can then be separated into four major lobes, mainly the frontal lobe, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe. The brain is also a part of the central nervous system alongside the spinal cord. The main use of the brain is to control our thoughts, memories, movement, and actions, as well as regulating our other organs.
First off, this myth made numerous people doubt the potential and capability of the human brain. This started when William James published his book titled The Energies of Men in 1908, where it was stated that we are making use of only a small part of our possible mental and physical resources, which says that our brain, which is responsible for the function of our senses, our muscle movements, and other atomic functions, are being used minimally.
However, fictional material and expertly fabricated proof regarding this myth exists as an advertisement for certain products. There is no absolute, significant, extensive, and reliable scientific evidence that nature allows such an organ to be barely used.
Blockbuster movie Lucy, which came after James' book, led to misconceptions about the capabilities of the human brain. Both works made everyone wonder if humans are really able to acquire only 10% of the brain. Due to this, people limited themselves in their abilities to think that one cannot fully acquire the human brain's maximum capacity.
It is a wonder why and what makes the scientists absolutely confident in accepting the belief as a myth and only dissipating it as a plain yet deceivable myth.
Although it may not have been serious, Albert Einstein once stated in an interview that he only used 10% of his brain.
It is stated by Jarrett that every individual's central nervous system is actively processing information through neurons, which consequently is supported by studies and modern brain scans showing brain activity at a high rate even while at rest. Furthermore, the previously stated unused 90% of the brain would only force the central nervous system to adapt and create new tissues that could give the dormant portion new roles to prevent wastefulness and be more efficient.
Adding to that, evolution would only adjust the gene pool of previous generations should the myth be a fact. Moreover, neurosurgeries have shown no dormant brain area that lacks any electron stimulation, which also allows neuroscientists to generate a map of the brain that recognizes all of its special functions. Thus, there would be no inactive 90% portion of the brain.
Modern technological advancements used in neurosurgery such as magnetic resonance imaging or MRI or positron emission tomography or PET have proven to be effective and accurate in determining brain activity. This not only head-on rejects the myth with factual accuracy and scientific evidence, but also denies other lower-tier myths that may or may not support the previously mentioned myth.
You can improve brain performance by practicing mental stimulation, physical exercise, a healthy diet, adequate sleep, and socialization.
In conclusion, the idea of humans using only 10% of the brain's capability is interesting and intriguing to think about. However, it is just a story. To answer my question from the start, this is a myth, a story that should not be believed in further. There is no factual evidence behind this myth but misquotes and jokes from prominent scientists and the popularization of the idea through various forms of media that could have led a large amount of people to believe it as a fact.